What's up, y'all? It's your favorite career coach, Coach K, and I am coming to you today with another banger job. Of course, it's remote. It's work from home. It's a six-figure job because that's what we do. On this channel, we do not support any of the minimum wage jobs, okay? Because why? Why would you do that in 2025? Inflation is an all-time high, especially if you are an adult. An adult, I mean, you are somebody that has real responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? You're not living at home with your folks. You're not living in your mama basement. You got your rent or your car note, your mortgage. Things like that, right? So we are trying to advance ourselves in 2025 along with our bank accounts. And I wanted to talk to you guys briefly today about something. Um, you know, in my coaching sessions, I find that a lot of you all have anxiety around money and success. Um, and that could be for various factors, but I'm here to tell you stop that. Okay? Stop that. You guys tell me things like, well, I haven't looked for another job because, oh, well, it's the end of the year or it's the beginning of the year and nobody's hiring. Or, I haven't looked for another job because I don't really have a lot of experience, or I don't have a degree, or I only just know this, or I can only just do that. You guys talk yourselves out of so much positive possibilities. You will never know until you try. You see what I'm saying? Stop being so negative towards yourselves. At a certain point, it becomes an excuse. You know, I always tell people that excuses are bad reasons that we try to rationalize. You know, you saying, well, nobody's hiring, that's one, that's false, and two, that's a bad reason. Um, you not looking for a job, because it's the holiday season, you don't think people are hiring. What kind of sense does that make? If everybody Do you know how many people think like that? Jobs are constantly hiring. Yes, things slow down during the holiday season, between like November and January, but in the past, I have gotten about three, actually, no, four jobs. I've started four jobs all between the middle of January, and one job I started in early February. So, you know, you just have to be um, you have to be focused and you have to be diligent, which is why, I tell you guys go ahead and book a consultation with me. Go ahead and book a session. I do career assessments as well. If you're somebody that's looking to get into a new job industry, or maybe you've been out of work for a while, maybe you are over 50, don't let any of that, you know, stop you, because I'm gonna tell you too, ageism is real, okay? But I tell people, I've had a few clients that are 50 plus, and I tell them all the time, all is mental. I'm sorry, all is mind, the universe is mental. All is mind, the universe is mental, okay? Basically saying that everything within the universe, that includes every piece of matter, every piece of energy, right, is cumulatively a manifestation of a universal conscious or mind, right? So if I keep telling myself, if I keep feeding myself these excuses as to why I'm not going to find a job, guess what's going to happen? You ain't going to find no job. So be smart about it. You know, if you, it's like when we were kids, and you guys remember the little TV show with the little train, the little engine I could, or the engine that could, I think it was. And he would say, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Yes, you have to constantly feed yourself positive energy, positive messages, positive mantras. I don't care if it's a prayer, if you're a religious person, get you something that resonates with you and your spirit and your soul, something that's going to give you some um, a level of encouragement, right? And it's disheartening for me because I talk to so many of you guys, and some of you are just sitting on gold mines, with the things that you can do and the skill that you have. And, for whatever reason, either you don't know that you can apply it, you're not sure how to apply it, or you're scared to. And this is another thing, y'all. Stop telling people all y'all business. Don't tell your coworkers you looking for another job. Don't get mad and you tell your crappy manager, your crappy supervisor, I don't need this job. I'm gonna be looking for me another job. Mm-mm. Don't do all that. Like, share, subscribe below, hit the notification bell, contact me. I have resume services, I do coaching sessions, and I do assessments. Okay, let me help you with that. Let me help you get up out your raggedy ASS job that's not paying you jack and into your six-figure career in 2025. Okay, so enough of that. Um, our position for today is with Abbott Industries. Abbott is big within the healthcare um, sector. They used to actually be Abbott Labs back in the day, but now they just go by Abbott. And this position is remote. This is the Associate Manager, Market Access and Payer Relations remote. So let's go over a little briefly about the company. It's a couple of things that stood out to me. You can read all of this in thorough to yourself, but um, here are a couple of things that struck me. Career development with an international company where you can grow the career you dream of. I like that. Okay. Employees can qualify for free medical coverage in our Health Investment Plan, HIP, PPO medical plan in the next calendar year. Okay. So that's something to consider, especially if, you're somebody that have some health issues that you're working on or you have a family. An excellent retirement savings plan with a higher employer contribution, tuition reimbursement, um, the freedom to the Freedom to Save Debt program, and free you education benefit, an affordable and convenient path to getting a bachelor's degree. So, for those of you who don't have a bachelor's degree, or you want to go back to school, or maybe you want to go back to school for something different and get another degree, this is a good company that you guys can look into, okay? You guys can read the rest of this later. So let's get into the opportunity. We are seeking an associate manager, market access, and payer relations to support and execute strategies representing Abbott Medical Devices, market access, and health policy efforts with U.S. national and regional commercial health insurance plans. The objective of this critical role is to secure, maintain, and protect commercial payer coverage for Abbott medical device technologies. Okay. Um, what you'll be doing: works closely with internal and external stakeholders to secure, gain, maintain, and promote timely coverage with regional and assigned national commercial insurance payers. Execute strategies that increase the direct and recurring engagement with key individuals at insurance plans to foster education and medical policy development. Leverage internal and external assets, example, data and analytics, market intelligence, trade association resources, and consulting experts to ensure understanding of local market dynamics affecting timely access to medical technologies offered by the company. Contributes to policy discussions and provides summary analysis for coverage requirements at national, local, and payer-specific coverage. Customarily and regularly exercise judgment in planning, organizing, and performing on work, I'm sorry. Basic understanding of government and commercial insurance payers, remains current on developments in fields of expertise with a demonstrated knowledge of the company's products, markets, policies, and advantages, as well as industry trends. Maintains practical knowledge of current reimbursement practices. Tracks and monitors payer policy, communicating trends um, better align payer strategy. Supports other projects and activities associated with Abbott's Healthcare Economics and Reimbursement Group as directed by its leadership team. Performs other related duties and responsibilities on occasions as assigned, right? Every job says that for the most part. So, this is great if you have been in the healthcare field. Maybe you already work in reimbursement or you're in um, the revenue cycle. You work on the insurance side of healthcare. Maybe if you are in claims or procurement, um, this would be a good opportunity for you as well. Now, this position does require a bachelor's degree or an equivalent combination of education and work experience. Okay, minimum 3 years of related experience. So they're really not asking for a whole lot here. And again, this is something that would work for you if you're in project management, you do program management, you're in any type of um, leadership role. This would be a good segue for you as well. Vacations now. What have we talked about? What has Coach K told you about required qualifications versus preferred qualifications? Okay, there is a difference, so pay attention. Preferred qualifications: 3 to 5 years of managed care and reimbursement experience in the medical device field. Analytical and prioritization skills with the ability to manage several projects simultaneously while meeting timely deadlines. Strong organizational and follow-up skills with a high degree of initiative, motivation, and passion for the medical device business. So, even if you're in, you know, medical sales or you have any type of, durable medical equipment um, experience, right? This is how you can kind of leverage your preferred qualifications versus the required qualifications, right? Because that would be your minimum of your 3 years experience if that's actually what you have, right? Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Transferable skills: advanced personal customer service skills, including experience with Microsoft Office, experience in working within a team and as an individual contributor in a fast-paced, changing environment. That's one thing about healthcare. Healthcare, it changes every single day. Um, there's always a new method to the madness that's out here. It is something that I feel like healthcare is somewhere where you can constantly reinvent yourself if that's what you choose to do. Experience in leveraging and or engaging others to accomplish projects, strong verbal and written communication with ability to effectively communicate at multiple levels in the organization. So that means multiple levels means, you have to be able to, one, be able to work with your team. You might have to be able to work with the technical team or the development side of the house. You may need to be able to, or more than likely, be able to converse with leadership and senior leadership, right? That's what they mean by communicate at multiple levels in the organization. Complies with US FDA regulations, other regulatory requirements, company policies, operating procedures, processes, and task assignments. Maintain positive and cooperative communications in collaboration with all levels of employees, customers, contractors, and vendors. Okay, now look at this. This is what you guys was waiting for. This position pays 150 and 700,000. Look at this. This is almost $151,000 a year. I know y'all can use that. I know y'all can use that. Okay. So, and let me just take a minute um to encourage you guys. If you're especially if you're a teacher, um I have worked with a couple of, I'm sorry, educators. Let me rephrase that. I've worked with a couple of educators and being able to help them to transition, into other roles. And one thing I notice about teachers or educators, I'm sorry, is that y'all don't give yourselves enough credit. A lot of you all don't. Don't just say, well, I just, or I teach 11th grade, or, I'm only a chemistry teacher. Like, no, mm-mm, we're not doing that type. Do you realize how many transferable skills that an educator has? Being able to manage, being able to instruct, being able to teach, lead, inspire, counsel, coach. These are all things that is needed in most management positions, and even in a lot of the program management or project management, any type of management, you know, position as well, right? So, I want you guys to keep that in mind as well. You know, many of you, and I'll bring this back to what I said earlier. All is mind. You have to again speak positive to yourself. You know, yes, I'm repeating myself, but you have to be positive. Be kind to yourselves. A lot of you guys have anxiety, and we'll talk about this in another video about, kind of dealing with workplace bullying and working in a toxic environment because do I have a ton of stories? Ooh, I have been through my share of crappy, crappy management departments and managers and directors and coworkers who were toxic, coworkers who, they were brown noses, and that I understand that that can take a mental toll, on you, especially for those that are um, in the 50 and up crowd, because you're like, well, I'm 50 years old, or I'm 50 plus, or whatever your age is, and it's kind of harder for me to get a job, when I get to this age, and people feel like I'm not trainable or teachable, because I've been in my field for so long, and they probably think I know everything. No, that is not the case. It is all in how you present yourself, and it's all in how you present your resume. That's why y'all need to go ahead and ditch that rusty, crusty, dusty resume that y'all been using where you're not getting any hits or you're not getting the calls from the people that you want because you don't have a six-figure resume. Okay, so that's what I'm here for. Again, my name is Coach K. You all have my information in the description box below. Use it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Peace. And I will see you in the next one.